All right, viewers, getting some breaking updates coming in, and the visual on the screen which we'll show you in just a short while. Now, what's happening is there has been a big turn of events, and things are getting pretty serious there. Protesting wrestlers threatened to throw away their medals in a river, Ganga. Remember, they're still protesting. They want action to be taken, strict action to be taken, and they're saying that we will not stop our protest till our demands are met. Now they have escalated their protest, and they are saying that if their demands are not met, if they don't get what they want, they will throw away their medals. That's what we're seeing right now. Remember, yesterday we have been getting statements from them. A short while back on Sunday, several grapplers, including Vinesh Phogat, Sakshi Malik and Bajrang Punia, were detained on the way to the inauguration of the new Parliament building, and they said they will still continue their protest. They want action, arrest of WFI Chief Vinesh Bhushan Singh. Let's go to Anuj, who's joining us on the phone line. Anuj, this seems to be, another escalation, a threat, in fact, coming in, that whatever medals we have earned, that's what they're saying, we'll throw them in the river Ganga. That's a big escalation in the threat.
Well, exactly. That's latest what we are learning at this point in time, that the wrestlers remain adamant on their demand. They are now saying that if the demands are not fulfilled, they are going to throw their medal in the river Ganga. That's the new threat which is coming in from the wrestlers. Now, earlier we have seen how they were protesting at Jantar Mantar. For the numbers of days they were protesting. Finally, we have seen what had happened at Jantar Mantar when they were removed. But now this is the latest, when the new threat is coming in, and they are saying that they are going to throw their medal until and unless their demands are fulfilled. Let me remind you that earlier this was the demand that they want action to be taken against Vinesh Bhushan. They want changes in the federation. That's something what has been repeatedly stated by the wrestlers. And there are huge allegations which has been made by the wrestlers, including Phogat, including other wrestlers who was protesting at the Jantar Mantar. Whereas we also have to keep in mind, if we talk about the other part, then Vinesh Bhushan also came out with a reaction that he has not done anything. Whereas the committee has been already constituted, the case has been registered. So investigation has to be done, and he is ready to go with the investigation. That's the line which was taken by Vinesh Bhushan. But on the other hand, these are the wrestlers now who are seen to be adamant and giving a clear threat that they are going to throw their medal in the river Ganga if this is not going to be fulfilled, if their demands are not going to be fulfilled, if the action will not be taken against Vinesh Bhushan. That's something which has been stated by the wrestlers now who were protesting earlier at the Jantar Mantar. Let me remind you, we have seen it earlier how the politicization of the issue was done. We have seen the Congress party there.
We have seen the Congress party there on that very platform at Jantar Mantar, where the politicians was there. There was Aam Aadmi Party, it was the Congress Party. We have seen several politicians reaching there and supporting the wrestlers. But at this point in time, this is the latest what we are breaking, that wrestlers now is coming out with a new threat. They were protesting at Jantar Mantar, as we have been covering that particular protest from Jantar Mantar also. We have seen what has happened. They were removed from Jantar Mantar because there was no permission which was given by the administration to protest. And this is the rule, that they will have to leave or vacate the place till 5 p.m. But then too it continued there. We have seen what has happened at Jantar Mantar. But now this is the latest what we are breaking at this point in time, that finally now this is the new threat which is coming in from the wrestlers. They are saying that they are going to throw their medals in river Ganga if this is not going to happen, if the action will not be taken against Vinesh Bhushan, if the changes in the federation will not be done. These were the demands of the wrestlers who were protesting from the day one. Remember, they came out with a huge allegation, and we are just waiting for the update.
Anuj, hold on for a second. We're being joined right now by our executive editor Niranjan, who's joining us from the Mumbai newsroom. Niranjan, it looks like an escalation in threat. Do we have any timeline? Have they given a timeline for this threat? They want to throw away their medals in the river Ganga.
Well, it's a bit much, to be honest, because we've seen all our athletes and our wrestlers, fight for the country, and they've given their everything to win these medals for the country. And if they think that they will sort of, throw these medals into the Ganges or the river Ganga, it's a bit much. And we are trying to figure out, whether this is, a threat following what happened over the weekend on Sunday, when the parliament was being inaugurated, some of them tried to sort of, cross the barricades, tried to cross the line with the police, and there were pictures of them being detained, etc. And after that, I mean, the fact is they wanted an FIR filed against Bajrang Punia. That has happened. And after that, if they've still not sort of taken back their protest, there are questions being asked on what their intentions are. And that is the story so far, Shivangi. That is the story that, they wanted an FIR to be filed, an FIR has been filed. The police is investigating. It's been 1 month of the protest, and yet they continue to protest in the heart of the national capital. And this is extremely unfortunate that despite their demands being met, they want they're trying to do these they're taking these extreme measures to throw the medals into the river Ganga, etc. Was it required? Certainly not. Could they have avoided it? Certainly yes. Have their demands been met? Yes, an FIR has been lodged. Yes, an investigation is underway. Yes, Bajrang Punia is under the scanner. Many questions are being asked, and wrestlers included have taken sides. Many wrestlers, some of India's most distinguished of them, including the ones who are on protest, have taken sides, and they have said that many of them, experts and medalists, feel that this entire protest has taken a political turn, with many of them sort of falling prey to political motives, and our political party is playing a role in the background. We don't know, Shivangi, but certainly it appears that this is taking an extremely curious political turn, which it should not have, and it has already taken that turn. But they're going to the extent of sort of taking it to the extreme of throwing their medals into the river Ganga or whatever else they're trying to protest. I mean, sort of threaten now. We will have to wait and watch whether they go on to complete what they claim they will do this evening at 6 p.m. They claim that they're going to throw their medals into the river, and this is their latest threat. But what have they been protesting for? They wanted an FIR against Bajrang Singh, the chief of the Wrestling Federation of India, on grounds of sexual harassment. And, the FIR has been filed. And, Vinesh Phogat, one of the wrestlers, has been, sort of leading this entire protest. And Bajrang Punia, of course, is with them, saying that justice is more important than Asian Games in whatever's happened in the last 1 month. And opposition leaders, of course, have taken sides. It appeared to be a completely political protest with parties and leaders taking sides, some of them with the wrestlers, who are protesting, and some joining the protest, and some saying that they will back their issue and back to investigation demands, but saying that, you can't really tarnish the country's image, because this entire issue has taken a very ugly turn with the kind of measures that they're taking, because they wanted the investigation to happen. The investigation has happened. And despite that, they sort of tried to disrupt the parliament opening on Sunday, which was completely not required. Many people would wonder, why would these wrestlers sort of want to block the parliament opening despite their protests and their demands being heard? And if they continue to do that, I think there are question marks about the motives of these protests. So I'm handing it back to Shivangi. We'll see where the story goes. For now, not looking good. Certainly there are political motives that are coming to light.
All right, thank you, Nirajat, for getting us all the details. So they are saying they will, by evening today, they will be throwing their medals if their demands are not